Hey, what's happening, everyone? Welcome to Mates TV. I am Mates. Liverpool's first Nike home kit has reportedly been leaked, and it looks like this. Wow. Okay, yeah, first reaction. Sound as a pound, keeping a lot of the things that we've seen become the staples of Liverpool kits. Anyone who was hoping for a return to the old school crest or whatever on the kit are going to be very, very disappointed. Clear marketing move from Liverpool in recent years. Obviously, we've seen them centre a lot of trademark disputes around the LIVERPOOL. They're looking to make that LIVERPOOL and the LFC their letter, their thing, the same way that the Yankees thing means something. Everyone knows what the Yankees logo is. You've got Juventus going with the J thing, trying to own that. Liverpool trying to own that. So it's going to be on kit until a major design change happens in maybe in years to come, maybe never again. But what they've gone with, and it's the thing that's causing what I'm seeing in reactions is the most outrage, and it's the reason why I put this shirt on to demonstrate it, is the green accents on the kit is harking back to Liverpool in the 92 to sort of 94-ish era, when we had green as the away kit colour and also accenting the kit. So in 91, 92, it was just red and white. But then 93, 94, which is the home shirt to this, it had the trim, green trim on the arms and green trim on the collar, and the number on the back also had a green outline to it as well. And because I am a person who grew up in the 90s, loving Liverpool, loving Robbie Fowler, the Steve McManaman Fowler era of the Reds, and this is my favourite shirt, a Liverpool shirt of all time, that kit, that is immediately pure nostalgia value for me, and that's why I've got a real, like, let's just say right now, because the pictures aren't great, so you can't see loads of detail, but let's say semi for it at the moment. So yeah, look, I did videos when the Nike stuff was first announced that I wasn't majorly pleased with it and what have you, but it gives me a little bit of hope because I wanted Adidas. I did. I'm a massive Adidas fan. I am. I like having three stripes on things. I'm from Liverpool. Having Adidas trainees is just, it's part and part of the culture and all that kind of stuff. Like, I know Nike fan and Nike big, and I get it. The same way I understand Liverpool's deal with FIFA. There's just a credibility that comes with being with big brands, and having not been with Nike, and if they're prepared to pay, the big wedge and have a really good, profitable deal for Liverpool, then ultimately I can make my peace with it. And a piece that's been made more easy by seeing like the special third kits that they've released this season. So like I bought the Roma one, the navy blue one. Barcelona's is cool, Spurs is cool. There's a chance that we might get something like that as well. There might be a Liverpool Jordan kit. There might be a more classic Nike emblem Liverpool kit as well to come. And having seen what they've done with the home kit, and look, the rule of thumb, and I remember speaking to one of the people at Warrior when they first took over, the rule of thumb when you're making Liverpool kits is get the home kit right. Don't be bold with the Liverpool home shirt, because there's just no need to do it whatsoever. And then you can be a bit mad and put your own stamp on the away and the third kits and the goalkeeper kits to some extent. We have seen a potential yellow leaked goalkeeper top that looks smart as anything as far as I'm concerned as well. So no, initial first reactions is very encouraging. The one thing I'm maybe not keen on is the back collar thing. It just looks weird. It just looks weird. I've never known. I mean, I get it. Plenty of Liverpool shirts. Look at the late 80s and early 90s and stuff. They had like, a crossover bit on the collar on the front, which this one looks to have. Fine, got absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. It's, there's only so many types of collar you can have in a football shirt, really. But if it's true that it's got like a crossover bit on the back, it just looks odd. It might feel absolutely incredible. Maybe this is the future. Maybe this is the future of collars. Who knows? But it's good to see it's still got the 96 and the Eternal Flames on it. And yeah, look, it's a Liverpool shirt. It looks like they've not gone back to the bright red stuff, which is great. Prefer a darker red tone, but it looks like it is slightly brighter than the last two seasons that Liverpool have had in the New Balance, which, fine, it kind of is what it is. I'll wait with bated breath to see what happens with the away kits, because by all accounts, I suspect that people dislike this. They're going to absolutely lose their heads when they see what the away kits look like. But yeah, look, the one thing that's really interesting, and sorry, the one reason why I wore this as well, is people saying it's blue. It's not blue. It's, you know, that thing that did the rounds on the internet years ago where it was like, is the dress white and gold or is it blue and black? Or there's the trainee that looks a different colour or whatever. It's a lot of it in how your eyes perceive, and a lot of people, and depending on the light and the photography and all that, see this colour as blue. So what was really interesting, there was a Liverpool kit, away kit, which you'll remember in 2008, 2009, which was green, at the black fold-up collar, and the pictures that leaked in the months before it coming out. And what you find is fake kit makers tend to base their fake jerseys so they can get them ahead of time on leaked images. So I remember being in Turkey one summer and seeing that shirt, but it was blue, because obviously the people who'd seen the leaked images had seen the colour as blue and made an actual blue Liverpool away kit. It was horrendous, and to this day my biggest regret is not picking it up, because it was such a fascinating thing to see a Liverpool shirt that was almost like aqua blue, sky blue almost. So yeah, and I called this in our WhatsApp, on our Redmen WhatsApp group, that there will be all over the internet people going, oh, what are they doing putting blue on a Liverpool kit? It's not. It's this colour. It's I don't know. It's almost a grassy kind of bottle green, but I can, how you perceive colours and whether you're slightly colourblind or whatever, it's the kind of colour that you get confused, and it does look bluish to some people. But there you go. But I love it. You know, that era of Liverpool was when I'd have been my formative years. The first Liverpool kit that I truly coveted was like 90, 91, 92 with the big bold Adidas equipment stripes. And then, you know, I went from being like 10, 11, 12, 13 through that spell. So yeah, I'm absolutely made up with it. And, you know, it's only going to look better in person. This is the thing. We have this every single time kits get leaked, or you just see the imagery and it follows a timeline. And the timeline is roughly like this. Immediate reaction to blurred, improper footage with loads of watermarks all over it is like extreme reaction to either I love it or I absolutely loathe it. And then you get some more imagery, and some people will climb down a little bit and maybe goes, oh, actually, I didn't like it, but it's starting to grow on me. And then people will double down and go, no, horrendous, absolutely horrible, absolutely horrible, absolutely horrible. And then you see the first leaked pictures of the players in it, and you go, looks all right on the players, actually, which is all that matters, let's be honest. And then generally what happens is you see it in the flesh, you go, oh, okay. And then you wear it and you're like, yeah, well, this is brilliant. And then, even if you hate it still, you might be, absolutely disgusting, blah. Liverpool are then amazing in it, and we batter a team in it, and all of a sudden it's the best kit in here. And then whether you liked it or not, it then goes down in the annals of history as like a classic Liverpool shirt. Think about like the orange, the bright orange away kit that Liverpool had a few seasons ago. We wore that in Porto, I think, and absolutely annihilated. And all of a sudden, that kit was like the lucky kit or whatever. You know, did we maybe beat Maribor in it as well? You know, we had some big wins in that. And I always recount it, the Liverpool grey home shirt. There we go. Literally always got this shirt on hand. That one was the worst selling Liverpool away shirt of all time. And then what did we do in it? We absolutely pasted Manchester United all over the place at Old Trafford in it, and it went down in history. And then all of a sudden you couldn't buy them for love nor money. So yeah, we're always going to get extreme reactions because the internet loves extreme reactions on stuff. I'll be perfectly honest, when it comes to home kits, I don't wear the home kits that much anyway, to be perfectly honest, but I do like a nice classic look. I like a darker red, and I've got no problem with the green accents because it's a callback to my time as a Liverpool fan and growing up as a kid. So absolutely fine by me. Let me know your thoughts on the leaked pictures. Has it caused apoplectic rage in you to see blue out of Liverpool? Let me know what your instant reactions to it have been, etc., etc. And are there any kits that you've raged about when you've first seen, that then when you've seen the players in them, or you've seen it in the flesh, or you've like warmed to? And ultimately, what has there ever been a kit that you've hated pictures of and then it's become your favourite shirt? Let me know them in the comments section, and all that kind of stuff. I do find that really, really interesting, and I just need to make sure that I'm crediting the right people. Footy headlines have leaked it, and there was a graphic design by Victoria 35, who were the ones who did them out on a stadium, and entire design, who's amazing. I follow on Twitter, is fantastic. He's done like the mock-up with Jordan Henderson in the Premier League and stuff, so make sure you get involved with all of his stuff, because he is absolutely fantastic. At entire design _ who's Jimmy, who's an absolute graphic genius. So yeah, big shout out to him, big props to him, big love to him, and big love to yourself as well. If you want more from me and you want to help to support the channel, help the channel to grow, go to patreon.com/mate, sign up if you've got a couple of spare quid here and